up on the. Nah. No what? Oh no.
Check
Fucking.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah. You good? Yeah, we're both good. Oh fuck. Shit, we should have got water or something. You got water?
I got some water.
Yeah, I didn't think about me.
I was thinking about you.
You never do, honestly. All right, let's jump into it.
You want some water? I'll get you some water.
No, I'm good. I should be straight.
All right.
Ooh, miss this feeling. You know that like that giddiness that you before you like. Maybe that's just me. Before I do a podcast, is I get like super like low because I'm like trying to focus.
Yeah.
And then like the energy just fucking shoots right up. It's like I'm doing cocaine or something.
Like you took a bump.
Like I just did a key bump.
Yeah.
You seen the? Oh, you don't get on TikTok like that.
I
But,
don't.
you should honestly, bro. I've been trying to get you on TikTok for forever.
Aren't they like taking that down?
Oh no, they're not. First off, it got banned. It's still on there. Like the servers are still up. People are still posting videos.
Why did they even do that?
There's a huge conspiracy right now that says like Trump and like Facebook and Instagram banned TikTok because they're about to release their version of pretty much TikTok. It's called Reels that came out today.
Trump is going to release something like that?
No, not Trump, but like they're in cahoots. Because I'm pretty sure they paid that nigga a lot of fucking money to be like, look, can we get this kind of banned? Because TikTok is owned by a Chinese company.
Yeah. That's why it's TikTok. You know what I'm saying? That's racist.
It's so racist. Just starting off really nice. Love it. Love the energy. Love the energy. But no, yeah, like they're saying like they got that ban so they can pretty much steal their idea, which Facebook and Instagram does that shit all the time. They bought out Snapchat so they can steal all their ideas. But yeah, man.
That man got the juice like that.
No, Bill Gates is about to buy TikTok, so it's not going nowhere.
Oh, all right.
And that nigga got guap. So rich.
That's what they say.
I've never seen a nigga more rich wearing a white tee and like fucking Old Navy khakis, bro.
Would you give him a hand job for about
what?
1,500.
1,500?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What? It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but
that's
like
a stimulus check.
That's true, but like if he gonna give me 15 for that, like he's probably gonna give me more for like other things.
Probably not much more.
Moving on.
Oh shit! Before we get too into me being gay for pay, let's introduce the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast you know and love every Wednesday called I'm Not a Fuckboy. I am your host, Trey Smooth like butter. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little rusty dusty on the track. Can you turn me down? I'm the second one, just a little bit. Yeah, that one right there. Turn it down. There you go. And to my left, I got my best friend, my brother, the homie,
you know
Schmidus Maximus over here, Danny motherfucking Flores.
We got another one, season 4 coming hard. You feel me?
Coming strong out the gates. So if you haven't been here or you're a returning listener, make sure you check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/I'm Not a Fuckboy Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon and then hit us up on Instagram. If you have any questions, you want to like any of our shit, still selling feet pics.
Do that.
OnlyFans is popping. I'm getting that guap. So yeah. And then since we starting off new, might as well tell them all our segments. So we do a segment in the beginning of each episode called Unpopular Opinion, where we just pretty much give hot takes. So who wants to go first on their unpopular opinion of season 4?
Ladies first. You want me to go first? It don't matter.
Okay, I can go.
Ladies first.
Like basic kind of. I personally think that egg whites are better than scrambled eggs.
Like scrambled egg whites?
Yeah, like scrambled egg. Like you scramble the egg, like, scrambled eggs are all the egg. Egg whites are just scrambled, but like the egg.
Like removing the yolk.
So
yeah, I don't want the yolk.
First off, the way you worded that was dumb.
How?
Because you just said egg whites. You didn't say how it was prepared.
I mean, any kind of egg whites are better than like
regular eggs.
Yeah, like for breakfast food.
Understandable.
Eggs, yeah.
All right, homie.
I think either way they good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like egg whites. It just takes a lot to get the same amount that you would get with like eggs.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean you can buy the separates, but that shit is also pricey.
So egg whites is a lot healthier, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of cholesterol in it.
Okay. Mine is I had to come up with it on the spot. I actually like honey mustard. I know a lot of people don't like honey mustard.
I love honey mustard. You don't like honey mustard?
Kinds of mustard, nasty.
Dijon?
I can't do it.
Really?
I cannot.
The spicy brown?
Dijon sound like somebody baby daddy.
That was my that nigga definitely sounds like he does not pay his child support.
Like a deadbeat.
Dijon, you owe me money. Oh, that can be DJ Mustard's dad.
Wow, the creativity.
The corniness. I missed this.
Wow.
My unpopular opinion, just like the rest of you guys, is nothing special. I still to this day think that Instagram is better than Twitter.
I agree. I mean, I've never really had Twitter, so I can't really say though.
I've never been like a Twitter head. Twitter has like a cult following, but like right now, Black Twitter is shaping the culture right now. Like, if you want to go to anywhere to like get news or like see what's up on like how your fellow black people are doing, you go to Twitter.
You get news on Twitter?
Yeah, I got my news on Twitter. I get my nudes on Twitter. There's so much porn on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
They don't.
Instagram blurs shit and like takes shit down, but Twitter is.
They don't give a fuck.
Porn.
Yeah. Bitches
legit
be promoting they OnlyFans on Twitter, bro. And like it'd be like them sucking niggas' dicks or like just getting the fucking thrusted.
Word.
And it'd be a little like this is why golden rule of if you're gonna be on Twitter, never open your Twitter in public.
Okay.
Cause I swear to God, I can probably scroll down my Twitter right now, porn.
I also think it's funny though, like I feel like on Twitter, people's likes, like if you look through someone's likes on Twitter, it really shows you who they are as a person.
Tells you a lot about them.
Yes, because
that's why I'm very careful.
People think like that's a way to hide shit. No, like
see all that shit. So if you a little gross ass horny nigga, you liking a bunch of thirst traps, bitches shaking ass, so much ass shaking. That's why I like TikTok too.
Yeah,
just so much booty.
I'm gonna have to hit up the app store right quick.
Yeah, got to.
Twitter sound like it's popping, dog.
Twitter is popping. I ain't gonna cap with you.
Instagram better though.
Instagram is always better.
Why?
Because it's direct and straight to the point. Honestly, I'm lazy. I don't want to read. First off, I'm not gonna read your caption. If it's a mile long, I'm not reading that shit.
But Twitter, like you have to write 240 words or less, and
it used to be 140.
Most of the time, it's less than that.
I don't care. Even a sentence, like seeing a sentence by itself with no picture, it's like picture books, honestly, bro. Like seeing a sentence with no picture is like, do I really want to read this? Is that dumb? Am I dumb?
I think it depends. Like if it's some white girl like sharing some irrelevant ass story, no, I can see your point of view. Like
Twitter stories are fantastic.
Twitter story. Oh
my god.
Twitter got like stories.
No. Remember the famous Twitter story about the stripper? It went like viral so many goddamn times, bro. Let's see if I can find it. You can on the computer, please. Just Google stripper Twitter story.
What happened?
It's just such a wild story that I can't really I don't want to fuck it up.
140 tweet thread.
Yes.
About a trip she took to Florida with a stripper named Jessica.
Yes.
It contains details of prostitution, Murder and attempted suicide.
Murder?
Wait.
They made it into a film.
Hold on. I was just gonna say, what the fuck? Why does that say?
The real story behind the greatest stripper saga ever.
Did they finally reveal this bitch face? Yeah, she got paid, bro. She had to get paid.
Yeah, you can't steal someone's.
Like, honestly, I've never read something so religiously when that shit came out, bro. It was like in like 10 or something. I was in high school when that shit popped off, bro. And like, it was, bro, like, I'm gonna see if I can find, or can you see if you can find the original tweets? Because this is like, that's just like a recap of Twitter story.
Here's a recap.
While she pulls that up, let's talk about the first thing on our docket. Bobby motherfucking Shmurda might be released within the week. It was supposed to be today. I don't know. I haven't got confirmation that nigga got released. But it's supposed to be sometime this week, which is...
I forgot all about Dude Ass.
How you forget about Bobby Shmurda? When he went to jail, he was the hottest rapper out, bro. If Bobby Shmurda did not go to jail, there would not be a 6ix9ine.
I feel that.
Because won't nobody giving a fuck about that nigga.
He
bro.
gonna come out with some heat though.
He has to. If he work with 6ix9ine though, I gotta like. I don't think I can support this nigga.
Really? 6ix9ine low key got some heat though.
This is it. Okay, so they didn't put in like they should. It's just okay. Go back up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need you to narrate this for us. Yeah. So you read.
Oh gosh. Okay. Y'all want to hear a story about... I never say y'all, so that's so weird. Y'all want to hear a story about why me and this bitch here fell out? It's kind of long, but full of suspense. Okay, listen up. The story's long. So I met this white bitch at Hooters. I was her waitress. She came in with this old-ass, big-ass black dude. So, as a Hooters girl, we have to talk to our customers. So I sit with them and we get to talking and she tells me she dances. So I'm like, oh yes, bitch, me too. Then she tells me this hulking black man is her sugar daddy, and I'm like, yeah, oh yes, bitch, my sugar daddy at home. I feel it. So we vibing over our hoism or whatever, and we exchange numbers, and we like, next time you dance, I'ma come dance with you, and they leave. So the next day I get a text like, bitch, let's go to Florida, and I'm like, huh? And she's like, I'm going to dance in Florida, let's go. Now I'm skeptical, like, damn, bitch, we just met and we already making hoe trips together. But I had went to Florida 2 months prior and made $15K. So low-key I was down. So I was like, okay, I'll go. Who's all going? And when we leaving, all this bitch says is be ready by 8. So I call her like, bitch, I said, who's all going? And she's like, my boyfriend and our roommate, and my roommate has a place in Tampa. So I'm like, okay, I'll be ready. So I pack my baddest stripper wear and I'm ready. Now my blank did not want me to go. I'm not saying that word.
N-word.
No.
You got, when it comes up, you gotta say it for her.
I got you.
Read that to us over because it's funny.
Now my nigga did not want me to go.
He was so hurt. So I had to fuck him calm, and then I left. Now, when I got in the car, it was a white boy, her boyfriend, and this hulking black guy, not the same one. So I texted her on the slick while in the back seat, like, another sugar daddy? You got a type, bitch. And the black dude had her damn phone. So he starts laughing and he goes, I'm using her GPS. No, I'm not a sugar daddy. I've known her and her dude for 8 years. We all live together. So Jessica, the white bitch, pulls me to the side and is like, we gonna be at the club all night. This room for Jarrett, not us. Don't even trip. So I was like, yeah, bitch, okay. But trust, I am not laying my head here. So we leave our shit at the motel with Jared and head to the club. So we working. It was slow. It was king of slow. It was early Friday night. The club had hella rules, which I'm not used to. I'm a full nude type of bitch, but this club requires pasties and boy shorts and all this other shit, whatever. So after making about 800, I was ready to go. That's amazing. She was talking. Really? Because okay. Anyways, she was talking to some dude, trying to talk him out of his wallet, and they exchanged numbers. So I was like, call your man, I'm ready. She calls the black dude. I'm like, that's not your man, but okay. So I pull her to the side before we pull up, like, what's up with your roommate? And she was like, we're really close. Before I met Jared, I was with him. He was taking care of me. I was like, oh, well, I don't need that. Taking care of me, quote unquote, in stripper language means that was her pimp. So I was like, does Jared know? And she goes, of course not. Strike one. So then she goes, I didn't make anything tonight. What you make, because he's gonna ask. I said, that's y'all's business, Jess. Chill. So he pulls up, and as soon as we get in, goes, what y'all make? We said at the same time, nothing. So he goes, damn, my girl said she had a bad night too. We finna go pick her up, his fiance who lives down here. We pick her up, and he goes, nobody made shit. Y'all want a trap. Trap in stripper lingo means trick. So Jessica goes, hell yeah, you got some clients. I'm in the back on mute. He was like, you can get some. So Jess is like, yeah, I need to trap, but Jared is at the room, and he goes, I wasn't putting y'all in that shithole. That was for him, not y'all. I'm still quiet. We pull up to a nice-ass hotel on the other side of town, and he goes, I'll get the clients together and text y'all off this. He handed her a trap phone, so I am mind blown at this point. So then we get to the room, nice as fuck, just me and Jess, and I start going off. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm not about to play with you, ho. I'm going home. So she starts crying, and she's like, I didn't want to take this trip alone. Please don't leave me. I would be so scared alone. She's fucking sobbing. I'm like, oh my God, really? Now I'm feeling bad for the hoe. She goes, you can just check the guys in. She's not going to force you to trap. I said, oh, bitch, I know he not. I kill, dead ass, kill y'all. Verbatim. So she cleans herself up. There's a knock at the door. I open the door, and some fat white man goes, I'm here for the white girl. So I check his pockets, take his wallet, and let him in. They start fucking right on the bed next to me. It was a fucking mess. A mess. So when they finished, he gave her $100. I said, Jess, you selling puss for $100? Pussy is worth thousands. You tripping? She goes, I don't like the prices. The prices are already discussed before they come in. So I was like, bitch, no, you gonna do this, do it right. So I took some pics of her and put on Backpage, along with the trap phone number with a minimum of $500. The phone starts blowing up. I was like, see, bitch, I got you a
nigga
coming up right now, giving $500 for 15 minutes. He comes, I check him, they get it in, he leaves. We are doing this all night. She fucked about 20 dudes, and her sorry-ass pimp only sent 3 of them. So around 6 a.m., Jarrett calls. She answers on speaker, and he is going off. Where the fuck are you? And Zola, the club's been closed. She goes, we went to another club because it was slow. So I'm Googling 24-hour clubs. Florida has a few, trying to help her lie. And he is not having it. He's livid. He goes, if you went home with a dude, you're dead. So he asks to speak to me. I was like, man, I'm a killing these crazy white
niggas
tonight. So he starts cursing me out. Where are y'all? I know she's lying. Don't be a hoe like her Zola. I said, I promise you I'm not. He hangs up on me, and that was it. We didn't hear from him for the rest of the night. We fell asleep. A few hours later, the black dude, I still don't know his name, comes up. He's like, how much you make last night? Jess goes, 5,500. I was like, why the fuck? Why is she telling the truth? I pimped her, not him. So he goes, what the fuck, how? That's good, but I only sent you 3 clients. She goes, Zola made me a back page. I was like, wow, 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 wow. Here we go. So he goes, you can do my job better than me? I said, I was just helping her out. I don't really care. Your clients were cheap. He started laughing. He goes, give me the money. She gave him all of it. He goes, thanks, Zola. You a real one, and throws 500 at me. I put that shit right in my bra. The fuck? And Jess goes, what about me? And he said, you owe me rent, Jess. You haven't paid me in months. I was like, damn. So we leave and head to Jarrett in the Raggedy Motel because our shit was there. So we pull up. Jarrett chilling outside smoking weed with some dude. Pay attention here. We get out and walk up to them, and Jarrett goes, here they go. The pimp goes, here who go, Lil.
Nigga.
Who this? Jarrett starts laughing and was like, he was asking me who I was here with, and I said my girl and her friends, that's all. Chill out. The guy Jarrett was talking to laughs and goes, I'll catch you later, man. Nice meeting you, and leaves. He was a black guy with dreads. A Florida.
Nigga.
All right, we don't have to go through all this because this is a lot longer.
I know. I'm like,
This bitch wrote a whole book.
this is a novel.
So basically, the pimp ended up killing Jared.
Who Jared?
She's her boyfriend, the white girl boyfriend, or whatever.
Okay.
So the black dude ended up killing Jared.
How he killed him?
I think he just shot his ass. She ended up like her and the black dude ended up fighting. It's a whole ass mess, bro. But yeah,
And this is on Twitter.
she posted this shit on Twitter in like 2010.
And
It be like shit like this all the time in a thread, bro.
and they made a movie out of this.
I think so. I gotta watch it.
Damn, that's crazy. Bro.
Yeah, it was it wasn't recording a lot of that.
2 minutes.
Oh, it's
But
okay.
that's because I was reading, so.
It's cool.
These bitches are superheroes, though. She said, "Let me get my best stripper gear, like ready to go out and."
Bro, but crazy thing is, shit like that happens every day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She had a sugar daddy, a pimp, and a boyfriend who knew about each other. Like, that right there is mind blowing as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
but that shit real though.
how much of a bitch do you have to be to let your girlfriend get pimped out like that?
But isn't that kind of like.
But is that him being a bitch or is that like a money scheme?
He won't get no money. He got no money.
You don't
He got killed.
uses the money, to, pay for shit?
She owed the pimp rent. They was
the Jess. Yeah. Oh, Jess was the one with the boyfriend.
yeah they
Right, that's right.
she was they were living with him.
That's a better point there.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
That's just the tip of the iceberg too.
But
bro.
I feel like that's normal in Florida too. I feel like.
Oh, niggas in Florida be wildin', bro.
Hell yeah. That's why I'm trying to go out there. You heard?
No, I will never set foot in. I would set foot there. I would go there for a vacation. I would never live in Florida. That's the easiest place to get killed.
It just look cool out there.
It look cool.
Destin is beautiful.
Where?
Destin.
Oh, that's white people shit. White people shit.
Orlando?
White people shit.
I mean, the NBA's there right now.
At Disney World.
That's the only good, decent part of it.
Exactly. It's not even Orlando. It's just Disney World.
This is true.
If you want to see some niggas, go to St. Pete. Go to Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. Because you're not black. It's okay. If you want to see some Hispanics, you go to Miami, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of Cubans out there.
Different world down there.
Oh, recently I've noticed a lot of Cuban people not fuck with black people, which is
Why you say that?
my friend.
Cubans are black.
We're all black except for white people.
Facts.
We discuss how white people are the root of all evil.
You guys did?
I think we did. Did we not talk about this?
that white people are the root of all evil.
Yes.
I feel like that's just knowledge that you already have from like
but like
since birth. You know,
I'm talking biblically.
I don't think we've had this conversation.
Oh shit! Let me enlighten you on my theory.
Enlighten me.
A lot of people think like this. I'm not the person that came up with this, but like it makes sense to me. So you know Cain and Abel, right?
Yeah.
So obviously all life was started in Africa, so everybody was black.
Word.
And then when Cain killed Abel, that was like the first like instance of evil, which was murder.
And those are the brothers, right?
Yeah, Cain and Abel were brothers, and God.
Can I be vulnerable with y'all for a second?
Yeah.
Sometimes my little sister remind me of that story. Because I feel like low-key she be hating on me and stuff. Oh, God. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny.
Really?
Yeah. Like, because when we was younger, one time we pulled up to my grandma's crib, and my aunties was there, and they was like, oh, Danny, like, you know, and completely, like, did not acknowledge my little sister, and she was hurt, bruh. But I'm the only male, like, in the family, so they would be hyped to see me, you know?
And I heard the stereotype in Hispanic culture that, like, parentals, like older, like grandmoms and moms treat their like sons, like the males, a little bit better than the women. Like,
well, I mean, there's a man at a house, you know, and they got a certain role to play, and the females got a certain role to play. But that's very old school, like traditional stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that be reminding me of that story though.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be scary. She be scaring me sometimes. I ain't gonna front.
This is that little battery.
All right, that's cool. Just whenever it goes out, just stop it and switch the batteries out, because you can do it from literally like just popping the camera out. But no, like so when Cain killed Abel, that was the first instance of like evil in the world, and God punished Cain by marking him. Mm-hmm. So the theory is, instead of like giving him like a cut or like an M for murder, like some stupid shit, God just turned his skin white and made him wander like north, and that's where like pretty much white people came from.
The mountains of Caucasus.
So white people are evil because they're descendants of Cain. Colonizer.
With your red hair.
Goddamn honky.
Fuck off.
I feel that.
Moving the fuck on. We got a lot of shit to talk about today.
It's a lot of shit going on.
So much shit. We missed so much, but I feel like it's so irrelevant to talk about now that if we bring it up, it's going to just seem like old.
I don't think so.
What? Oh, he was.
I did not do that.
That's what you sound like.
You sound like Hermit.
Me?
I sound like Minecraft villagers. That's what I get that shit from. You don't play Minecraft, do you?
No.
You gotta play Minecraft. Minecraft is dope. It's so chill.
What? You just build shit?
Yeah, I build shit and I farm. Huh?
I build shit and I farm.
Yeah.
My guy.
I keep a bow wow with you, bro. Like, Minecraft is fun.
I'm surprised that you don't have any of the things that I was thinking of.
I wanted to switch it up. What were you thinking of?
I was thinking, obviously, the entanglement. I was thinking, obviously, Meg, the stallion getting shot up. You feel me?
We could definitely talk about Meg. I feel like the entanglement part is just like...
I thought that would be
it's played out.
Combo.
Did you hear Tory Lanez got deported to Canada?
He did? He finally got deported?
It's been recorded,
Is he Canadian or something?
He is very much Canadian.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
That explains
It's
a
on the
lot.
other side. But yeah, like... So the rumor is that Meg Thee Stallion got shot by Tory Lanez after an argument because she was trying to leave, which I don't even know why these niggas are spending time together in Corona.
Oh, God.
First off,
like Tory Lanez is about
5'5", maybe 5'6", 130 pounds.
Like, what is her fine ass like? What is you doing?
She thought they were kindred spirits. Like, niggas was just hanging out, cooling and shit. Like, come to find out, this nigga a whole ass hoe. And she probably wasn't giving that nigga no pussy. So he tried to intimidate her into staying so he can eventually get some ass. Which, if he ever got ass from Meg Thee Stallion, he would probably die.
Why you say that?
That nigga is tiny, bro.
Oh, you think that's too much pressure?
That's too much. That's too much weight on his bones, bro. She is, especially the way she got the knees. Oh my. So we were in Atlanta and we were talking about like, what's the most
we should talk about as well.
We should. The most minuscule shit that you would do to get Megan Thee Stallion to sleep with you. I was like, I would literally murder every last single one of y'all niggas in this goddamn room for Megan Thee Stallion to look at me.
So that's gonna be the end of this episode.
She is so goddamn fine, bro. And like she
nice.
seemed like she's one of those like celebrities that seem cool.
Yeah.
She gives me like mad like Zendaya vibes, but she got a one up on Zendaya. Like it's neck and neck for my number one right now. Bro.
Oh wow! I never thought I would see the day.
No, Rihanna is definitely number 4.
Really? What's your top 3 then?
Number 1 is a tie between Zendaya and Meg Thee Stallion. Number 2 is Eva Longoria.
Over Rihanna?
3 is Rihanna.
You said 4. I mean, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, Rihanna and then Jhené Aiko.
Jhené Aiko, bro.
But like my list is in order of bitches that I could like if I was to get famous, I could probably like handle that. That's why I'm saying Rihanna is like lower on the list because even if I'm famous enough and I get a piece of Rihanna, she will outfuck me any day, bro. Like her pussy is probably immaculate. I probably couldn't do nothing with that.
That's kind of like dissing Zendaya.
No, not really. Not really, no.
I feel like it's a little shade.
It's a little shade? How so?
You're basically saying like Rihanna like fucks better than those two.
Oh, maybe so.
That's why she's not like up there. So kind of implying that the other ones that probably don't fuck all that well.
I'm comparing my skill to their skill is what I'm saying. I'm saying I could probably handle. If we got into a fuck battle, me and Zendaya, I'm probably coming out on top.
You got to, bro. She too small, dog.
She probably don't be like piping. Like she's a really conservative. I never know, but she seems very conservative.
You might think you could ragdoll this bitch. She might get you in a choke. Bitch, what the fuck?
Good finger forelock, bro. She might frog splash off the top rope. You never know. But what I'm saying is like my confidence level, huh?
You think you could out-top Meg?
That's the one.
She only way she would get me is if she's riding. That's every other.
What would you be doing then?
Every other category, back shots. I got her. I can handle. I think I can tame that.
So you telling me
that
you
monstrous
got Meg
booty
from the back,
Meg,
and you were looking at this big O.
I want to put you in a 70 position for 70 minutes. You get it, babe. What?
70 minutes? No.
Yes.
Bro, you're done.
I'm done after like 5, but
you're done after like 5 pumps.
It's gonna be a great 5. Like I'm gonna be doing a lot of wild shit. So she in her head, she's gonna be like,
it's gonna be great
out of breath.
For you. She's gonna be like, this
is all right. So first off, sex very selfish. I don't care what anybody says. Very selfish. First off, the first couple times, it's all about you got to make it all about the girl. You got to be like, oh, what do you like? Let me do these things for you. After like the 5th time, bitch, suck my dick and let's go.
That's not Meg though, bro.
No,
that's not Meg.
But I feel like I put her higher because I know for a fact if the challenge arose, I could probably handle myself. And if I didn't, I'll go out like a champion. Like I'd lose gracefully is what I'm saying.
I feel you.
With Rihanna, I know I'm taking an L.
If I had a shot at Meg, I'm eating her pussy for a hot minute.
You have to.
And I might even eat the booty, dog.
You gonna eat back?
I probably got to, bro, to keep up with her and make her feel good. Like, I probably got to,
I'm so proud of you that you said that. Now apply that theory to your girlfriend.
No.
To act. Reality.
You gotta earn that. May got that by default.
Default.
Yeah.
You I feel like you put the pussy on the pedestal. My perspective.
You can't just be out here eating anybody's booty.
I'm not saying go around, hey, stranger, let me eat your ass.
Okay.
Spread your cheeks. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, long-term committed relationship, just surprise her. Just, all right, and here's the move. Patented Trey move.
Okay.
You're piping it from the back. Yeah, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You're getting it. You're doing your swinging. Right. You're swaying.
Yeah.
The motion of the ocean is
tornado.
Going. You're doing a tornado. The hickory hips is what I call it.
Okay.
And then you just slowly pull out. You slap one cheek, slap the other, but you keep your hand on both cheeks, and then you spread face in. Yep. And then you do. Okay. Last part is very optional.
So let me see if I got this.
All right, let me see.
So we doing the hickory hips?
Hickory hips.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We in that motherfucker.
In that joint. You getting it.
You pull out.
Pull out slowly. Don't forget the slowly part.
Slowly.
You pull out slowly. You gotta
I'm jumping the gun.
You got you can't do it too fast.
Yeah.
Because she gonna be like, oh, where'd you go? You gotta be like, you gotta announce that you pulling out. You gotta like,
she don't know what's going on.
She don't know. She might think you about to go back. It was a slip.
Yeah, you know.
If you go out slowly, she know. Oh, that's intentional. He be doing something. What you doing? It creates curiosity.
Yeah.
That's what we doing for the customer.
Then you really catch this bitch.
Then you really catch because when you
get out of that mug, then you go with the
yeah. She don't know what's going on back there, but she feeling the slap. She like, oh.
And then you grab the cheeks. And you spread. And then you hit her with the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And that's the Trey patented move, bro.
Okay, I'm finna write that down.
You gotta like it's on tape. I got you.
Oh, I'm gonna send me that. Right.
I'm gonna send it to you. But that has to be the clip for this. Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, like no, you just gotta do it one time. I swear to God, you do it to I was about to say her name. Crazy.
Chill.
Ooh, I do that every time. Do that to Phoenix. She'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
She'll probably suck your dick from the back, bro.
From the back.
From the back. You ever had that?
Never in my life. You had that?
Hell no.
Why you laugh?
Because my dick don't work like that. How would that even physically work?
How would it not work?
Your dick is bending though.
That's true. It would be a little.
That's a soft maneuver, but like I feel like it's not as like.
That's probably the like really when she first started.
But what's she doing back there in the first place?
Just something different.
I guess.
Switch it up.
I guess. I mean,
that would be a weird proposal though for me. Like, I'm finna suck your dick. Turn around, huh?
Question mark? Around. Exclamation point?
You gonna suck my dick? How you want me to turn around? Yeah, I don't know.
How you what how that work? I don't know what you want.
Right.
But yeah, that's my top 5 in like sexual order that I think I can beat.
Okay.
But moving on, you wanna bring something up? What you want to talk about, dog?
I mean, we could talk about your trip.
Yeah. So
talk about the move that I got going on.
You are moving. You're taking a very large step in your life.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. I'm actually happy for you.
Yeah.
I know that you are going to enjoy it so much because it's that freedom that you want. And like you not only is it freedom, but you get to spend more time with somebody that you actually enjoy spending time with. And like going home isn't like it's yours. It's not a place that you just lay your head. You like, fuck, this is my spot. Like,
yeah.
So that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I look forward to it, bro. That's what we've been doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Phoenix and I, and she's real like focused on like decorating and stuff.
Oh, dude,
Where I'm like focused on like, well, let's just hear what they say, because all the money you could spend on that could be spent on like a double deposit if they ask for that or something.
Understandable.
So it's cool to see like the difference in mentalities.
You gotta you have that balance, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like necessities, you know, priorities and stuff, and she's thinking like things that I think will develop over time, you know.
I think it's just natural because like as the person that you are is the provider, like you're the head of the household, kind of like, so you're like, all right, how can I make what we have work in our benefit? Like, all right, what can we do that's gonna like give us value in the house, but not like break our bank? Because if you go crazy on decorations, like, oh, let's get like a $5,000 couch and like flat screen TV, like I think it's like you gonna have gold that you can't really afford, my nigga. Like you gonna be struggling. So like it's important to have that side. Because when me and Phoenix were talking, last time I seen y'all, I've noticed like she's like me. She likes to spend money. Like I like to spend money. Like if I'm gonna spend money, I'm gonna buy something nice. That way I know it lasts. But you're kind of like, let's get something cheap for.
I'm just like, we don't need that.
Yeah,
you know, it's not a necessity.
Crazy thing, I've been saying that a lot recently.
She says I'm very frugal.
Yeah. Which is, it's not a terrible thing, honestly.
I don't think so.
I wish I was more frugal.
Yeah.
Not the frugal one in my relationship. I love spending money.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Even though I should save and like I be trying.
Yeah.
Can't. But like, enough about me. How do you think this is going to improve on you as a person?
Well, I was telling Phoenix that I feel like the way it's going to help me evolve as a man, because, you know, when I first got my license and I had my car and everything, I would drive to wherever for whatever I wanted. It could have been something so small like, oh, I want some chips. Like, I don't need these chips, but I'm like, just because I want to go out and drive and go get that shit, I'm finna go do that. But then staying with my peoples at home, you know, over time, that instinct to want to go out and get what you want had slowly like died a little bit, where I'm like, okay, my mom's is already out or my sister's already out, where I'll be like, hey, you could pick this up for me or whatever, where it's like, you know, as a man, you shouldn't have to rely on moms or sister to stop by and get this for you. Like, you can get up and go get that shit. And I feel like in that aspect, I will grow as a man. Ain't no choice. Ain't nobody gonna be there to do that. I need to get up as a man and go get it. You feel me? And I look forward to that.
Yeah.
You know, shit related to that. I look forward to just growing as a man. I feel like a shell of a man right now. Like, I look like a man. Physically, I'm a male. I am a male. But, like, personality-wise, I could grow as a man, I feel like, even more.
You know what's funny, bro? I put that on the docket. I think it's like number 3 or number 4. I was going to talk to you about, like, really, like, recently I have like felt like kind of like what you said, like kind of like a shell. Like sometimes I feel like I portray this super like put together like masculine dude, and like it's like not that I'm not like masculine in my own sense. It's just like I don't like. Sometimes I look and I compare myself to my peers, which is probably like my mistake number 1. But I'm like, oh, like as a man, I can't do the things I want to do for my significant other. Like I would love to like get her a house or a new car or a dog, because she's been wanting a dog for forever. Like I physically can't, like I financially can't do that, and it burns me because this is how I show my love. Like I show my love through gifts, because I don't know how, like, but somehow I'm like brought up in like this capitalistic mindset where I need to like put a monetary value on my love, which is not the case. I can show you about like cleaning the kitchen or like rubbing your feet or texting you like, hey, good morning, I miss you, like shit like that.
You don't do those things?
I don't.
And that makes you feel like a shell.
I feel like I'm not doing anything right. Like I have my ideals backwards. I have my focus is not where it needs to be because I'm too worried about honestly like flexing, making sure people know that like I take care of mine, but like me having that mindset makes me like not be able to do the things that really count. And it's not even like I post shit on like Instagram or like Twitter. I'm like, hey, look at what I just bought. Look at what I just did for so and so. Like, no, it's just like I need to feel like I'm having this inner battle with like what I want to portray and who I really am, if that kind of makes sense. I just spoke for like 5 minutes and didn't make a lick of goddamn sense.
Repeat that last part. You want to portray and who you really are.
So I feel like it's a battle between me portraying what I want people to see and then who I really am.
So how does that correlate with you, like maybe not sending like the text or like cleaning up the kitchen or whatever? Like that's something that's who you really are. Or that's like who you want to be.
That's who I
like,
want. That's the things that I want to do. Like shit like that. Like shit that's actually gonna bring value into her life rather than materialistic things.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this, but I still do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
I feel that
it's to the point where like I don't even like when she buys me things. Like I appreciate it, but like I feel like, well, wait, no, that's my job. Like I want to be able to buy you things. Like I know sometimes I need to be spoiled. Like she wants to do those things for me, but at the same time, like, nah, man, you work your ass off. You deserve this. Like shit like that. Like me, I ain't doing shit.
mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything. Like I could be a lot better. Like in my life where I am right now, and I'm working towards a lot more shit. But like a lot of shit has halted, and like it's making me feel like not as confident as a man. Like I'm really like I'm telling these people like, yeah, I'm studying coding. Like I haven't looked at that website in probably like a month and a half. Yeah, I'm trying to get into game development. Took no steps.
Yeah.
So it's like me portraying people, like for people just to be like, oh, that's cool. That's it. And that any bitty like teeny wince of like validation is enough.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel better. But like when I go home and I'm like,
I ain't doing shit.
I'm playing the game. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I'm not like grinding like I know I can. And when I do, like, it's I don't know. Like even when I am working, it's just like I find a way to psych myself out of doing that shit. So I don't know.
So how do you address that? How do you work on it?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't. When I work, I'm not happy. When I'm not working, I'm not happy. So it's kind of like, what the fuck do I do? So I'm kind of like in this lull period. Like I'm just like waiting to see what's gonna happen. Because like me being able to do shit for other people makes me feel better. That's why I need to do that to validate myself as a man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much.
Nah, I don't feel that way. This is a good convo. You don't know how many people listening are relating to that. And I get exactly what you're saying in regards to, I mean, this is where we correlate in like feeling like a shell of a man, bro. We both had the same feeling, but in different aspects. Like we share this in common. I'm sure a lot of other people do. And it's good to talk about because if you just have it in your mind all day, like, but expressing it verbally, like, will make you realize shit or will make you feel better about it somehow or some way. And it's good to talk about these things because if you don't acknowledge the problem, then how do you get better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just hard to talk about that shit with, like, I don't know,
And I feel like that's part of being a man too, where like you know this thing, so to talk about that, to be vulnerable, because there is like men that are like, nah, I don't need to, like, like that masculinity where they're like, I don't need to talk about whatever I got going on, or just stay reserved when they hurting inside, they dying inside because of that. Like, a true man should be able to speak his mind and whatever he feel or whatever, and be able to express that. You feel me?
Yeah, it's not. I feel you. It's not that I don't like ever talk about my feelings. Is like I would prefer, like, I don't know, the people I should be vulnerable with more, it's a lot harder, because like for my girl to see me in like this weak state doesn't make me feel better as a man. Like, her comforting me or her being like, hey, like, trying to fix a problem doesn't help me. It just makes me feel like worse. And I would rather like stew in my feelings, be upset for like maybe an hour or like the rest of the night than build up resentment by her just trying to help me and me being angry at her and lashing out.
Well,
But,
I mean, yeah, I feel that because women are natural nurturers, bro, and they're gonna want to help, but that's where we have to communicate and express the fact that as men, we don't need that. We don't require that. A man is better left alone. Like, we discussed this in school.
mm-hmm.
And that's where I learned this from, where just females are natural nurturers and they want to help and they want to fix the problem, but it's like, don't look to fix the problem, just leave it alone. As a man, you know, they'll figure it out. They're better off that way. But that's, I don't know, bro. It's complex.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a burden on anybody with my feelings. That's why I don't bring it up. Like, I could text you a lot more, be like, look, bro, I'm like, this is what I'm feeling, da 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 da. But like, you be working, you got your own shit going on. I don't want to be like taking up your time, because like, if I don't want to become that friend that like needs to have a conversation with you just to get through the goddamn day, or have a conversation with my cousin just for me to put on a smile and go outside. Like, I don't want to become that friend. I kind of want to be self-reliant, and I don't want to be like codependent on those like those moments, because like I'll come to you when like it's like back against the wall, like I need like genuine, like somebody's gonna tell me straight, because like as much as people think like you are like my you are my friend, but like you'll tell me if I'm saying it's like, yo, you're kind of being a dumbass, or like that's stupid, you shouldn't think like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I value your opinion, but I don't want to be like, oh shit, Danny, it's Tuesday, I'm having one another day, like what the fuck should I do? Because at what point do you get annoyed? Like, look, this nigga keep texting me. Like, come on, bro, get your shit together.
Nah, I mean, I feel like we've had a couple moments like that where you have like, you've reached out to me and you've told me like a couple of things. It was literally probably like 2-3 times where you've done that, and I was honored, bro. I was like, wow, like this person was comfortable and vulnerable enough to come to me and seek my advice and ask me, like, you know, for whatever. Like, I felt honored, you know, cause
I appreciate that. Yeah,
it's not, that's, I mean, like, we brothers, bro. Like, that's why, like, we here, you know, I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me. So I hope I could be able to tell you things, and for me to even tell you anything, you should consider yourself like, you should appreciate that, because I don't tell just anybody. You know, it's a select few, and it's, I mean, I was honored, bro, like, real talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to like be like codependent. I keep saying that, but like,
I feel that.
Codependent. Like, I want to be self-reliant as a man, but like, I don't know. I think my views of like manhood are like very skewed. Not having a father figure, like not like understanding, like having somebody to truly like guide me is like very like, it's very tough, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, because I need to figure this shit out now before I have a son, and he's ended up going through the same shit that I'm going through. Maybe that might give me like extra experience to talk about it, but like, I'd rather give him answers than be like, well, been through that, it sucked.
I feel that.
So I'm like, it's just extra pressure on top of extra pressure, because like, I want to be good for me. I want to be good for my girl. I want to be good for our kids. I want to be good for the people around me because like a company, like I look at myself as a CEO. You're my business partner. Like I want to have employees. A company is only as good as its leader. Like you look at fucking Jeff Bezos, makes trillions of fucking dollars, bro, but like niggas don't respect him. I'd rather be respected and make no fucking money. And that is only gonna come from me like fixing what the fuck is wrong with me. And there's a lot. And I'm trying and trying and trying. But like I feel like I'm getting nowhere at times, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this because we both come from a similar situation where we didn't have our father. And I thank the women in my life as well for like the person that I am today and the person that I want to be. But also not having that father, I knew I had idols, bro. I have figures that I look up to that I know are good figures. So, for example, that's the reason why that Kobe situation really hurt me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit really hurt because I felt like that was my dad. You know, like
You grew up with that.
my dad died. Like that man raised me. Like real talk, and it probably sound weird, but like not having a dad, like I would create like a father figure in certain people, and Kobe was one of them. That's where I feel like I got that relentless mentality. Like no matter what, I'm gonna keep going. I don't give a fuck. Like it don't matter, that Mamba mentality. And like Tupac, like that's where I say the shell of a man, because that's where I got that from. Like he was giving an interview and he was verbally like expressing that, and I resonated with that. And that was another figure that I looked at that way. And then in regards to like a relationship, I look at J. Cole as well, who's very influential to me as well, because he got that song Folding Clothes, and where he talk about like when he was thinking on the come up and about all these celebrities he could smash and he could be with, he ain't think that he would find a chick like the one he got at home folding clothes and everything, and he hasn't folded for none of these celebrities. And he just came out with a recent song where he says like, made a song folding clothes for you and I still ain't fold. And I'm like, damn, like this man is a celebrity. He could get any female he want, and he's not folding to that. Like he's still loyal and like down for his female. And that's another idol and like figure to me, because I didn't have a dad. Like I had to create these like figures, and that's one thing that has helped me, you know. And coming from a similar situation where we didn't have a father, that's one bit of advice that I feel like I would probably give, you know, like because they've paved the way, you know.
They are a blueprint for like
exactly.
As far as like you can take the openness from like, or like the emotional maturity from like Tupac. You can take the mentality from like Kobe.
Exactly.
You can take like the maturity and the loyalty from J. Cole and literally piece together and like make it like a blueprint. But my problem that like I cannot get over, I think that I'm too weak to like even like emulate these people personally, and that's like God honest truth. Like I feel that I don't have the emotional maturity. I don't have the relentlessness. I don't even have the fucking loyalty. Like I don't think that I could do the same shit that these people can do. And like it's tough to like say like, oh, I want to be like this person, but I'm still doing like dirtbag ass shit, or I'm not like thinking how I'm supposed to. I'm not grinding how I'm supposed to be. But how are you supposed to be like Kobe if you don't work hard?
Yeah.
Well, I can just say like it's just like shit like that. That's that inner battle that I go through every fucking day, where like I wake up and I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do today?
Well, it's a matter of habit, is what it is.
Yeah, and
it's like it's an exercise for real. So when you go to work out, you gotta do all these reps, right? And the first time you do these reps, it hurts or whatever, but you got to break that habit and you got to keep going and keep going. Next thing you know, it becomes easier. Now you got to do more reps and more reps. It's the same thing. It's a matter of habit. So one day you could wake up and you could be like, like it's a matter of just breaking that habit where you know you should probably do this, but because you're too lazy this day, I'll get to it later. Well, you're creating that habit and you're making that habit stronger. You're exercising that thought where you're like, I'll get to it later, versus killing it and making a habit of like, no, I'm finna do this right now. and then making that a habit and exercising that action and that thought. It's really just a matter of repetition and a habit. And it is difficult, but it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, I think
It's an exercise, if that makes sense, like any of that.
And this crazy thing is, I tell Emily that shit all the time. I'm like, when it like little shit like she'll leave clothes in like the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, just pick it up when you like get out the shower, because you're creating more of a problem later by putting it off and procrastinating. And I can tell that shit to other people.
Yeah.
But if I can never say that shit to myself ever. I'd be like, oh, bro, you should probably clean up. Yeah, but 2K. Like you should probably go work out. But nah, like
I'm chilling.
But beer, like
Yeah, I feel
like
that. It's just habit though. Like that habit somehow over time has become very strong for you, and it's a matter of just killing that shit and doing the opposite and making the opposite stronger. You know what I'm saying?
I believe this 100% with all my fucking power. I think it is a fear of failure that stops me from doing everything that I wanted to do. Because everybody always says, oh, like you're a jack of all trades. Like I do a lot of shit very well. I do a lot of shit good. I've never mastered anything in my fucking life.
But that could be a positive.
That could be a positive, but I use it as a negative tool in my brain.
Where it's like one person masters in one thing, but you can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But
like I'm looking at it in my like the way that my brain tells me shit is like, oh yeah, you can do this all right. Like you can play the drums okay. Like oh, you can edit a video okay. You can kind of play the keyboard. You're kind of musically gifted. But look at fucking what's his face. They have mastered their craft and they're constantly getting better. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Sitting on the couch? Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be like them.
Right.
And that's constantly what's going through my head every single fucking moment. Like I can be like, all right, I'm about to get up and go work out. Yeah, but like you see them buff ass niggas on Instagram, you're not gonna look like them. So what's the fucking point? And like I do that battle, but no, I should. No, you probably shouldn't. I do that over and over until I'm so worn down that I'm like, fuck it. I guess I'll stay in the house.
Yeah, those expectations are unreasonable. I feel like it's like you shouldn't focus on being like them. You should focus maybe on getting better in a certain like aspect or whatever it is. But you also have to focus on being the best you. Not being like them. I got to be the best me. You know what I'm saying? In this aspect.
What I think it is, you're allowed to sneeze. You don't have to cover it up like that. You know what I think it is? I think it's just me being so competitive that I cannot help it. Some people are competitive to the point where it fuels them to get better. Like I cannot let them beat me. My competitive nature is like knowing to give up kind of thing. Like I can't compete, so why even try? It's like competitiveness mixed with like fear of failure that creates this big ass ball of like self-doubt that I'm like, I can't even like, there's days where I don't even want to get out of fucking bed and I'm like a mummy walking around just putting on a fucking fake smile, just going about my goddamn day. And I hate it and it makes me nauseous. It makes me sick and it makes me like even angrier because I have a great life and I should be so happy with everything that I have, but I'm not. I'm not fulfilled enough, and like it leaks out into other areas. I should be happy with the girl that I have, but yet like at times like I don't feel like I'm good enough for her, so I have to validate myself with outside sources.
I feel that.
I don't think that I'm good enough in my like self that I don't even want to talk to my cousins because talking to them makes me feel even more like shit. Like it's just little shit like that, and I don't want to make this whole episode about me just being a little fucking dickhead at times. But like,
no, bro, because you're not the only one. Like this is day-to-day struggles for every male on this planet. Granted, there are some that are a lot more confident and a lot more sure of themselves, but you need to acknowledge the fact that you're not the only one. Literally every male, I personally believe, is like that. The neighbor across the street, the male that lives in that house, he has a lot of insecurities about something. What they are, I have no fucking idea, but he has some fucking insecurities. The male that lives in this house and that house and that house, they all carry some type of fucking insecurity, and that's facts. And that's the whole world. You have an insecurity. You do. I do. Everybody on this fucking planet do. And that's a part of being a man, because the way this man deals with his insecurities is going to shape who he is and how he is as a man. And the way you deal with yours is going to shape the man that you become. We all got them. It's just a matter of like, how are you going to carry your struggle? How are you going to deal with your shit?
You know what I think it is? I don't feel like everybody has that, because no one shows that shit. No one's vulnerable enough.
Nobody is. Everybody gonna hide them.
Exactly. No, everybody's not emotionally mature enough to like show that shit. And for me to even be talking about the shit is fucking like, that's a step forward that I have to acknowledge in myself. That's like, bro, like you just like admitted some deep ass shit for like hundreds of people, hopefully thousands. Keep streaming that podcast. To really like be closer to you and understand how you think as a person, because like,
and you just paved the way for a lot of people listening. There's a man listening who's like, damn, like I could never just go out and like say that, but like I agree, like I feel that.
I don't know. This is why I need to do the podcast. I feel like if I did not have this outlet, bro, like I'd just be a miserable ass nigga. Like, look at me and Jackie. I was fucking just miserable.
Yeah.
Like, I was just, like, taking it out on, like, everybody and anybody. Like, it got to the point where niggas didn't want to, like, hang out with me. Niggas didn't want to talk to me, like, because I just wasn't, like, coping with bullshit that I was going through.
Like, express them, like, on the wrong way, the wrong people, like, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you live and you learn, you grow, and like that's what the whole thing. It's the whole fucking point of this podcast.
Yeah,
is to take what I'm thinking day by day and like understanding where the fuck I'm going and how to get better, and like just getting like true advice from my homies. I appreciate the talk.
Yeah, bro. I would just say think about that though. The way you handle a certain obstacle is what's going to shape you as the man that you want to be, because you're in control of your destiny, and you can cower and fear and run from like a certain obstacle, or you can handle it like a man and really address it like one.
Bet.
Yes, sir.
We probably should. I don't want the camera to die. So I want to do this thing starting like, this is a new segment. I didn't bring it up because I wanted to catch you guys on the fly. I want to write a docket like we do for every episode. And the shit that we don't get to, we just speed run through them real quick. Just like quick fire responses. So you got the docket on hand.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off with number 2, because this was one of my points.
Okay.
It's titled Clarity on the Podcast. What I mean by that is, I know that our podcast is good. I just have to stop, and it goes back to self-doubt. I got to stop doubting in my abilities to promote our podcast, because if people see what I see in our shit, there's no reason by this time next year, bro, we don't have a solid community of people that fuck with us, have like a couple thousand followers on Instagram, like our YouTube is blowing up. Like that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm grinding towards, and this is step 1 of me like breaking bad habits. This is what I wanted to tell you on that aspect. Well, I kind of talk about number 4, which was placing values on arbitrary shit. Like,
yeah.
I was playing 2K and I was like, God damn, I suck. Like, I must suck as a person because I can't even play this goddamn game well. I'm getting killed by 8-year-olds. I'm fucking, but that's so arbitrary. I was just like, dude, you're an idiot. Number 5. This is funny. I wish we would have got to this. Superheroes that would have voted for Trump. My list, top 3. Captain America,
For sure.
Superman, Batman.
Yeah, those are pretty solid. I'm trying to think of would anyone else? What about Iron Man?
No. Tony Stark is super liberal.
Thought, the money, but maybe.
Nah. He's super liberal.
I can't argue with you on that.
Covered
that shit well.
J. Cole might be in the NBA.
I seen that.
The Pistons, a workout, which if he takes that, yo, him and D Rose, bro. Like, first off, he's going. Even if they sign him to the G League, he's gonna put fans in seats.
It's like
Facts.
the Tebow effect.
It's the Tebow effect. It's the Johnny Manziel. Like, he's gonna bring people. His jersey sales, fucking way up, bringing mad money into the NBA. Like, man is already rich. He doesn't need more
I'm
money.
one of them jerseys too.
That would be fire.
I'm getting a jersey and I'm going to Detroit, or if they come here, I'm having him sign that.
Got to.
Like, there's no other way to do that. Sad note to end it, but shit, we gotta do it. There was a bombing in Lebanon. 30 people died, almost 3,000 people injured.
Did you see the video?
I seen it. Looked like somebody dropped an atomic bomb, bro.
Holy shit.
It was so frightening, and it's just so much shit's going on in the world, bro. Like, it's just I should have led with that. But no, that's our speed round of the topics that we didn't get to. If you want us to expand on the topic that you like, make sure you hit us up in the comments or just send us a DM.
Up on IG.
Yeah, hit us up on IG or hit us in the DMs, man. Like, we're active as fuck. Stay active in the streets, my nigga. But that is it. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at TraceMove84. TraceMove is spelled TraceMoove84. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm a little rusty. That's on Instagram. You can catch me on Twitter too. I'm starting being on Twitter more. Definitely check me out on Pornhub. Coxmas Maximus.
Pornhub is actually not great. They lead to sex trafficking.
So does Wayfair, but who gives a
What's
shit?
wrong with sex trafficking? Never mind.
Whoa, I do not support that. I do not support that. Rape, okay with. Sex trafficking, no.
But
if you want to support the podcast, make sure you go to YouTube, Spotify, fucking Patreon. I'm Not a Fuckboy Podcast. Instagram as well. Follow us, share us. Man, just get us to blow up, because we don't definitely repay y'all with dope ass content and shit. Danny, where can they look your gay ass up?
I could follow my gay ass on IG at Danny_E_Flores. You know the deal.
All right, that's been another great ass episode. Sorry if I was whining like a little bitch, but it's okay. Peace, love, positivity.